Hey, happy Sunday. Hope you're doing well. Big greetings from Pastor P and Andrel from Behind the Gate. Just want to say hello to you guys. Hope that you're having a wonderful Sunday. It's an absolutely gorgeous day here in Southern California. Sunshine on the outside, sun shining on the inside. It's a great day. I won't keep you long today. Just want to hang out with you for just a moment. I want to call your attention to a particular passage. It's in Matthew chapter 7. And I'm going to read this from the Message version, and then we're going to talk about it just for a half a second. It says, don't pick on people. Don't pick on people. Don't jump on their failures. Don't criticize their faults. Unless, of course, you want the same treatment. That critical spirit has a way of boomeranging on you. It's easy to see a smudge on your neighbor's face and be obvious to the ugly sneer on your own. Do you have the nerve to say, let me wash your face for you, when your own face is distorted by contempt? It goes on to say, is this whole traveling roadshow mentality all over again, playing a holier than thou part instead of just living your part? You know that part about staying in your own lane? That's for me, not the Message version. It says, wipe that ugly sneer off your own face and you might be fit to offer a washcloth to your neighbor. It says, don't be flip with the sacred. Banter and silliness give no honor to God. Don't reduce holy mysteries to slogans. And trying to be relevant, you're only being cute and inviting sacrilege. Here comes the last part of it. Get this. It says, don't bargain with God. Don't bargain with God. Be direct. Ask for what you need. This isn't a cat and mouse hide and seek game we're in. If your child asks for bread, do you trick him with sawdust? Whew. If he asks for fish, do you scare him with a live snake on his plate? It says, as bad as you are, you wouldn't think of such a thing. You're at least decent to your own children. So don't you think that God who conceived you in love will be even better? It goes on to say, here's a simple rule of thumb guide for behavior. Ask yourself what you want people to do for you, then grab the initiative and do it for them. Add up God's law and prophets, and this is what you get. I love this particular passage because it's encouraging us not to pick on others, not to look at others' failures, not to criticize others' faults until we look at our own. Now, the reason why this particular passage, as we're taking this journey of truth and authenticity and being transparent and peeling back the natural and doing the things that God has purposed for us to do, what triggered this particular thought, I was detailing my Jeep. Okay, and it's been needing it for a long minute. Okay, but we've been a little busy here. Okay, and so once I finished it, I met this amazing guy today. I went to wash the Jeep at the car wash, and I knew I was going to bring it home and start the detail process after that. But I met this amazing gentleman who, the place where we go to the car wash, they allow him to be there to share his mobile car detailing business, and he has product to sell, and they've worked out whatever deal they've got there. But we were talking together, and he began to ask me if it was okay for him to try this product on my Jeep. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. And so I let him do that for a little bit, and then we started talking and just about good stuff and meaty stuff about just seizing the day and taking hold of whatever this day, being in this present moment, taking hold of what God has for us in this day. You see, if you're looking for God everywhere, you will see God everywhere. God will show up and favor will just wash over you. Like he had these products to sell. And before we were done, he was like, hey, I just used a little bit out of this product for your vehicle. Now, other folks had already been purchasing this stuff. Okay. And he said, I used it on your vehicle and look how amazing it looks. But I enjoyed the conversation. Here, it's yours. And I was like, how much? No, how much I owe you? And he was like, no. I wanted to do this for you. And it was just kind of awesome how that worked out. And he says, but you have a bigger job. And he went around and he basically did this detailing project for me. But he says, now you got a job this afternoon to go home and finish this. Okay. And so here's the kicker. Here's the lesson. if you will, I want to get out of this, is because I did come home. I came home with not just one product, but two to make the Jeep look really good and to bring out the color, bring out the luster, and just to make it shine and to darken the dark places and lighten the light places, and it looked really good. Okay? And so what I want to get at is all of that, but here's the part I want to drive home. So I did all this work, and Andra kept coming out and checking on me, and she was like, "Wow, the Jeep looks really good. It looks so clean. It looks like brand new. It looks like whatever that product is restoring it." Okay? And so whenever I finished, I asked her, I was like, "Babe, just walk around it for me and see if you see any places that need a little extra attention to." And here I thought I had done everything, right? And so she was like, "Well, there's a spot right there." And so I get out my cloth and the product and I clean that, and then and put that product on there and just made it just shine. And she said, "Oh, here's another spot." And it turned out that there were quite a few spots. Now, what I'm sharing about that with you, too often we become so offended when people that we trust are honest with us and tell us the truth. I want to encourage you, invite people to speak into your life. Invite people to point out the places that still need a little bit of attention. Because if you tend to those places with people that you trust, you won't spend so much time and energy, wasting energy, trying to fix something that somebody that says it to you who doesn't know you, who doesn't, you get offended, and we get all stoved up, and we just rah, and we get angry and all this stuff because people are pointing out the things that need to be, need a little bit more attention. Like she said, it needs a little more attention. I love that. And so I want to encourage you today, if there's someone that you trust in your life to speak into your life and to say, you've been rocking this part over here, but this part right here needs a little more attention. Okay? And here's your challenge this week. Okay, last week we were all about seeing God in everything. So when we invite God into everything, and God is truth, we invite truth to be spoken in our life. I am so grateful for those in my life who speak truth into my life. And that's the only way I've been able to grow. That's the only way any of us are able to grow. Okay? So I want to encourage you this week. This is your challenge. If there's someone that you trust, a mentor, your spouse, your kids, or whoever, because kids say the darndest thing. Kids would say the truth. Okay? Ask them. Say, "Oh, what? Is there anything you think I could work on?" Now, the struggle's not in the asking. The struggle's not going to be in the asking. When you ask, be ready to receive the answer. Don't be getting all angry and offended and all this kind of stuff. Trust what they say. And then ask them to hold you accountable to the things that they see. Like this past week, I had a little struggle. We've been focused right here with the concerns, health concerns, family health concerns and all that, like for almost a year here. And so it's like things like taking care of ourselves, like working out and doing exercises and really taking care of that part of our life, being disciplined in every other area, but that part of our life has become a concern. Okay? And so it hit me just this last week when I saw a video that a friend had posted, and I text that friend and come to find out they're in the same place, and now we're holding each other accountable to that place. It's not about being offended. It's not about being offended that I got this area of my life, I need to take care of it because we don't take care of those things, and then whenever they add and they get further and further away from us, then our whole health begins to suffer, Or say it's about a relationship. Our relationship begins to suffer. Our job suffers. Our vehicle suffers. We've been down this path before. Our home suffers if we don't keep it up. Okay? So ask someone to point out those little areas that need more attention in you. Okay? And I'm going to encourage you to do that this week. And like this, don't criticize. Don't jump on somebody else's failure. If somebody asks you, don't pick on them. Just encourage them. Encourage them to be the best they can be, that you can already see that possibility and purpose. And when you look in the mirror, I pray you see the possibility and purpose that God has planted inside of you. Let's let it grow and grow strong each and every day. Feed it every day and it will grow strong. Know today that you're loved without measure. I love you and we'll see you again soon. Have a wonderful evening. Bye now.